Instead of crunch, y'all.
Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make these amazing crispy, crunchy egg roll wrappers, also known as lumpia. Let's go.
Okay, you got your really, really hot water. You're going to dissolve your 1 teaspoon of salt inside that water. And you want that water as hot as you can get it. All right, you're going to start pouring your water in slowly, a little bit at a time. And the reason why you're going to do that is because when you start stirring and you use your chopsticks, you're going to start denaturing the proteins in that flour, which is going to make for a very, very, very crispy skin. You're not going to get those bubbles that you normally get from the grocery store ones. Like this, and then you're going to dump it out on your table, wherever you're going to be kneading your dough, and you're going to start kneading. Put it in a bowl, and you're going to cover it with plastic wrap and let it rest for 30 minutes. Your dough's been sitting for 30 minutes. You're going to take it out of the bowl, and you're going to knead it for an additional 6 minutes. After you knead your dough, you're going to cut it in half. Roll out their half into a snake. All right, and now you're going to cut them up to this size. All of them, your little pieces that you made, and you're just going to smash each one with your hand like that. Maybe this size. All right, then you're going to take 2, and the first one, you're going to roll it out like you would a dumpling, so edges and then middle. I'll show you. So you're going to have 2 that are about approximately the same size, and you're going to put some oil on one of them. Any type of oil. You've oiled one of them, you're going to place the other one directly on top. And you want them relatively the same size, like this. And now you're going to roll it to approximately 9 inches around. Once you get them about 9 inches around, you're going to throw them in a pan for about 20 seconds on each side. And I'm going to show you. Your pan. And you're just going to take about 20 seconds on each side until you see some big bubbles appear. And once you start seeing those big bubbles appear, you're going to flip it on the other side for about 10 seconds. Now you're just going to flip it on the other side. Take them out of the pan. You're going to literally peel the 2 pieces from each other. I can't do this with one hand, but you're going to separate them. I'm going to show you. So you're going to have 2 pieces of egg roll wrapper. Don't try to peel it right when it comes from the pan, but you see how these 2 pieces are separating? So you're going to do, it doesn't matter if it rips a little bit because you're going to be cutting these into squares anyway, so don't worry about the edges too much. All right, you should have 2 egg roll wrappers now. Your homemade egg roll wrappers, and look how thin they are. You should be able to like literally see through them, you guys. Okay? And you can cut them in squares or however you want to do it. I don't know if you're making whatever you plan on making. You can use these for crab ragoons. They don't have to just be for egg rolls, whatever. They're super crispy and they're bomb as hell. That is your egg roll, your finished egg roll. And I'll show you what it looks like after you cook with it. This is what they look like when they come out of the fryer, and listen to the crunch. I can't do this with one hand, but yeah. All right, just listen to how crispy they are. Hear that crunch?
This is a very time-consuming recipe. I honestly recommend that you buy them in the grocery store if you have them available to you. But for some that don't, this is an option. They are very delicious, just very time-consuming to make. If you'd like to know more about how I make my insides or my famous dipping sauce, please like, subscribe, and share.